Ford, Lima, Tango, X-ray. This is Jeff.
Roger, Jeff, Lima Tango X-ray, is that a Roger?
Roger, Jeff, Lima Tango X-ray, is that a Roger?
That's a Roger, correct.
Roger, Jeff, and where are you located, sir?
Roger, Jeff, and where are you located, sir?
I'm out of Middle Tennessee, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
All right, Jeff, why don't you give me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system, and I'll look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger?
And I'll look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger?
Roger that.
Feeding into a half-wave infed.
Okay, Jeff, gosh, I just went to my local antenna and you're about to blow me away. Looks like about 12 over. What radio is that you're running?
The Yaesu FTDX-10.
Roger. Okay, so if you were interested in our setup, the first thing would be to make sure we're in that wide transmit bandwidth, TBW, 100 to 2900. You have an option there, and we want it in that wide mode, 100 to 2900, Roger.
I don't know where that is on my radio.
Okay, so let me give you a hint. I hope. It should be menu, settings, transmit, sideband, and then that should put you right into the transmit bandwidth area, Roger. And I'll go through that again. It's menu, settings, transmit, sideband, and right in there should be your transmit bandwidth, TBW, and we're looking for the one that's called wide, maybe 100 to 2900, Roger?
Roger that, looking for it.
They might call it something else. Just look for boxes, 3 boxes that have different resolutions on them, and one of those will probably be 100 to 2900. Roger?
Roger.
What are you seeing at the moment?
We'll have a radio setting and operator setting. On the operator setting, I have a transmit audio, but it's got the AM/C release time, EQ1 frequency, and so on.
Yeah, no, we want sideband. So let me give you the sequence again. Menu, settings, transmit, sideband. And right in there is where your transmit bandwidth is, 100 to 2900. If you don't know where it is, maybe we'll just take a pass and take a note on that, and you can find that at your leisure. But you're really close, right in there.
Yeah, there's all kind of settings on here I haven't explored. We'll just move on if I'm good to go.
Yeah, so make a note that we want that radio in the wide 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth, TBW. Wide 100 to 2900 would be note 1, Roger? And what I'm saying is you probably are already in the proper mode. I mean, that is the normal resolution that that radio would come to you, the package new. You would think that it would be in that wide transmit bandwidth to be able to really show the ability of that radio, because if you're in some funky 500 to 2500 TBW, you're in trouble. And if you don't know it, you're in trouble the rest of your life, because you're running this funky 500 to 2500 thing. You don't even know it, because you haven't looked to see what it is. You might assume, but you know what they say about assumptions. So the only way that you can really be sure the way your radio is running is best is by actually seeing the TBW and making sure it's in that wide 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth, and then that gives you the ability for that transmitter of yours to be all that it can be, and then gives you just a slice of daylight, to keep you out of somebody else's conversation. Roger?
Roger that.
Okay, so the first note is TBW 100 to 2900. Then move to your compressor processor. We want just a barely little bit of that. I mean, just a little bit. We want to be very finesseful with our compressor processor on and at a 3. Compressor processor on and at a 3 would be note 2.
All right, processor level on 3.
Roger, roger. Then on to your ALC meter. And what we're looking for there is, when you say the word audio, you have your hand on your mic gain control, and I want you to adjust your mic gain control until your ALC meter is running in the sweet spot of 7 or 2/3. And the word that you'll be saying is and don't stress it. Just try to say it at the same level you would say any other word in a QSO. So and adjust your mic level until you're in the sweet spot on the ALC meter of 7 or 2/3. Roger?
Roger that.
Okay, probably more than audio, Of course, I don't want to tell you how to say the word, but I know when I say it, I get and I'm right at looking at my view meter. I mean my spectrum analyzer. It's right about 500 cycles or so.
That right there is 3/4 on my ALC meter.
Yes, sir. Looks good. Now, that sounds like a hand mic that you might be running, Roger?
Yes, that's a stock hand mic.
Yes, sir. So the best way to run that hand mic is pull it to the corner of your lips and talk across it. Do not talk directly into it. As you look at the microphone, pull it to the corner of your lips at about a 45-degree angle off head end, and actually touch the corner of your lips as you speak with that mic. Roger?
Roger that. How's it sounding now?
Yeah, so that minimizes a bunch of noise, plosives and other mouth noises. So that's the way you want to run that mic. About 45-degree angle across it. Or the other thing would be a foam windscreen. If you were, particularly gifted. See, that's always the difficulty about trying to figure out how are you going to put a foam windscreen on a hand mic. Well, there's a lot of different ways. One of them is you just cut a little patch 1 inch by 1 inch off the head of the foam windscreen, and then find out exactly where that mic is on the hand mic and put it right over that. So that's one way. And the other way is if you were to take a slit at the top of the foam windscreen, so you can get that PTT switch in there without being keyed by the foam windscreen. Roger?
Yeah, roger that. I just went to my son's room and he's got one of those microphones for gaming, and I took his cover off and flipped it over my mic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, that's beautiful. And with the advent of running a foam windscreen, then you can just about run address that microphone almost any way you want, except from the backside. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the foam windscreen allows you not to be concerned particularly about the way that you address that mic. Roger?
Roger that. That sounds good.
Roger, Roger. So why don't you tell me now about the best thing you like about your radio?
Right now, it's just being able to knock noise out. I live in a pretty good-sized neighborhood, and there's a lot of noise, and with this DNR, I can tend to knock stuff out and still hear people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so do you know where your equalization page is?
Yes, I do. Know where that one is, I believe.
Okay, so what kind of an equalizer does it look like? Is it, first off, you may be in a P set of controls. A lot of radios, when you turn their processor on, they default to a P-PAL set of EQ controls. Roger, do you see anything like that?
Yes, it looks like a shortened version of parametric EQ1 frequency and EQ1 level and so on.
Yes, sir. So do you have three EQ positions on that that radio in the P-PAL mode?
Yes, and there's actually one of them that there's three for PRM TRC and three for PRM TRC.
Okay, so gosh. Well, I'm not real sure which is the different EQ bank. Does anybody know, particularly on a FTDX-10 in the compression in the processor mode, which is the proper EQ track? We have well. Stumped me. I'm not real sure. I guess we could find out. Why don't we just take the second one, and if you have a base control EQ1, do a full rollout on that, minus whatever it is, minus 10, minus 15. Let's see if we're on the right control. Roger.
All right. Is that on the EQ1 frequency level or bandwidth?
Frequency control. That's the attenuation push or minus frequency that we're going to be using on EQ1. Roger?
Roger. The frequency one goes from off to 700 hertz.
Okay, and what's the next one? What's the other EQs in that area? You're going to have more than one EQ control, Roger.
Yeah, the second one has negative and positive. It's set on. It was set on 5.
But what frequency? What frequency, sir?
That's the parametric EQ1 level.
All right, so do you have 3 parametric EQs in that bank?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that mid-range one, that number 2 EQ. We want that to be off or flat. It should be in the area of 700 cycles up to 1.4, 1.5. We want that to be off or plus or minus 0 flat.
All right, there it is.
All right, so then let's go to number 3. And can you insert a frequency into EQ3?
It has off 100 hertz, 200 hertz, and 400 hertz.
Okay, that's EQ1. We're looking for number 3. There's the top end. Roger, Roger. The other one, number 3. Number 1, I think, is your base EQ control. Number 3 is your treble. Roger?
Roger that. Yeah, I hit the wrong one. It has the off 1500, 1600, 17, all the way up to 3200.
Roger, Roger. Okay, so if you can put in there a 2700, that's the magic push cut frequency ideal for your treble EQ. So it is EQ3, and if you can put in, or if you have 2.7 kilohertz, Roger?
Roger, that's on 2700 hertz now.
Okay, and then we want to push that by, what's your max push level?
10, and that's what it's on right now.
Okay, so do you have a frequency width control?
Yes.
Okay, so we want that width to be a 4. So just reviewing your EQ3, it's 2.7 is the push frequency. You're running a plus 10, and your width is a 4. Roger?
Roger that.
Okay, so then what I want you to do is let's go down to EQ1, your base frequency, and put in 200 hertz. 200 hertz on number 1 EQ. Roger?
Roger that.
Okay, then we want a width of 4 on that one also. Width of 4 at 200 hertz. Roger? Hello.
All right. And on the level, is that negative or positive?
What kind of level reading are you doing now? Is it a plus or minus?
It is on 0.
Okay, so what I want you to do, let's go back and get your ballistics a little bit better on your audio level. So back as we are looking at our ALC meter, as you say the word audio, and adjust your mic level until you're in that sweet spot of 7 or 2/3. Roger?
Roger that. Oh, yeah, it went way down.
Might have hit your VFO. We're on 7188.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. So now, did we get a good level on our audio on the 7 or 2/3 on the AOC meter?
Yeah, there we are. 7, about 7, a little over 7.
Okay, so then back to your EQ, and we want that, are we at a -5 on our 200 EQ1, 200 hertz at -5, Roger?
No, EQ1, that was at 0. Hold on. All right, there's a -5.
Okay, so then I want you to tell me about your antenna system there for about 15 seconds, Roger, so I can listen.
Roger that. The antenna is just in-fed half wave, 80 through 10. It's got good SWRs on every band. 10 is at least the highest one at 1.8.
Roger, Roger. So I would take I would take 2 more clicks off your base EQ number 1 at the 200 cycle one. I would do a -7. Can you do a -7 on that for EQ?
Roger that. We're at -7.
All right, and let's see here. Tell me something for 10 to 15 seconds I don't know.
Not much going on. We're just waiting out the rain here. I think you mentioned fishing earlier. That's where I'd rather be, but the weather's just not cooperative today.
Roger, Roger. So that is your hand mic, is that a Roger?
Yes, sir. That is the hand mic.
Okay, so the way you're working, it's really good. I'm not hearing any kind of plosives there. Take that bottom EQ number 1, 2 more clicks minus. Does that kind of be a -10 or so?
it's on -10 now. It can go to -20.
Okay, and we're full up. You're on that 2.7 kilohertz. 2.7 kilohertz on your EQ3, your treble. Just to review that, 2.7 kilohertz at maxed out and a width of 4. Is that a Roger?
On 3, what was it supposed to be?
It's maxed out at 2.7 kilohertz, width of 4.
Yeah, hold on. For some reason, I think I changed it. 1 second. Oh, no, there it is.
Okay, so EQ3 is, you've got in there 2.7 kilohertz as the push frequency, and you're pushed all the way out the door to a plus whatever it is. You're maxed out on your push, and you're running a 4 width on that EQ3. Roger?
Roger that. It's 2700 hertz. Level 10, bandwidth 4.
Okay, sounds pretty good. Do you have any more cut on your base frequency EQ1? Can you attenuate any more on that EQ?
Yeah, I can go down to 20, -20 level.
Okay, so let's just go down 3 more from where we are, minus 3 more from where we are at the moment. Roger?
Roger that. Now we are at -13 with 200 hertz, bandwidth 4.
All right, so now let's go back to, anytime you make an adjustment in your audio chain, you need to go back and reset and double-check your modulation level, because things change. As you change one thing, something else changes. So you want to go back. You have the opportunity to go back and reset your mod level. So back to that ALC meter as you say the word audio and adjust your mic gain until you're 7 or 2/3 on your ALC meter.
Audio, 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 all right.
All right, sir. Now, tell me, gosh, I don't know if we've done this, but about your radio, the one specific thing that you really like about your radio.
The best thing about it right now is it's paid for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand that, and thank goodness. Other than that, I need to hear you just a little bit more. If I could hear something I don't know for about 15 seconds, Roger.
Roger that. I got into radios after I got out of riding motorcycles. Too many wrecks and close calls, and so I decided to tame it down and move over to radios. My uncle had done ham radio, and it just seemed interesting.
Yes, sir. Okay, minus 2 more clicks on that EQ1, your base frequency. Minus 2 additional from where you are, Roger?
Roger, 1 second. There we go. That's -15 on EQ1.
Roger. Say, I want you to stay. Remember how to run that mic. You have to pull it to the corner of your lips and then just talk across it there. And remember that, because those hand mics are great, but you have to work them in a particular way to nullify any noise that they might make. And the best way to do that is just to work across that mic as opposed to directly into it. Roger.
Roger that. Thank you so much.